Now in this video, we will be discussing a concept of English which is gerunds. Now gerunds are all those verbs which end with ing. So how you can identify gerunds? So for identification, first we will be discussing identification of gerunds. So identification of gerunds are that all those verbs which end with ing, and gerunds are type of infinitives they are type of infinites, right? Verb plus ing form gerunds, and today's topic is that we are going to discuss gerunds, in which we are going to discuss object to preposition. Now this topic says that whenever we are making use of prepositions, prepositions are always followed by gerunds. The rule says that preposition is always followed by gerunds and not infinitives. They are not followed by infinitives, but they are followed by gerunds, and gerunds are all those words which end with ing. Now this is a rule which cannot be denied. It is a rule which is verified, and you cannot put a contradiction to this rule. So this is a rule actually. So let us consider this to be rule number 1 for gerunds, that whenever we are making use of gerunds and prepositions, then they go side by side. Here I can best explain through example, like I am saying that Sneha is good at swimming. Now at is my preposition, and with preposition I am making use of the word swimming, and here swimming is acting as a gerund. So again swimming over here is a gerund. Next I can say that Priya is fond of eating sweets. Again of is my preposition, and with of I am making use of eat plus ing, therefore this becomes my gerund. So preposition rule is preposition plus gerund. So preposition plus gerund, preposition plus gerund. Another example can be Mehak was found found in swimming pool. So again in and swimming, this again shows that the prepositions always follow the gerunds. So this was the first rule. Now let us discuss some more rules about gerunds. Now another important concept of gerund is that some verbs which are followed by prepositions or adverb take gerunds. So the second concept over here is some verbs followed by prepositions or adverbs take gerunds. which means that they take form of gerunds. Here, example of such words can be, some examples are be for or against, look forward to, leave off, put in, care of, put off. So these are some of the examples of those words. I think that I can explain best through examples, only then this concept will be clear. Like I can say, I am looking forward. Now looking forward always comes with to. Here to is my preposition. So looking forward to meeting you. Here meeting again becomes my gerund. It takes the form of gerund. Even if it is a verb, it will take form of gerund. Next I can say, we do not care of standing in long queues. When I say we do not care of standing in long queues, here of is my preposition. And I said that verbs followed by prepositions. This is the preposition. This will be my verb. But here the verb will take the form of gerund. So here standing will again act as a gerund over here. We do not care of standing in long queues. This is the example of my gerund. So here, through these two examples, I hope that this rule or the concept of gerund is very clear. Now in this video, we have discussed the term gerunds, and we've also discussed the concept of gerund where we talk about object to preposition. Whenever prepositions are used, we will always make use of gerunds along with it instead of infinitives, and this is a rule which cannot be contradicted. The second rule says that some verbs are followed by prepositions or adverbs, and in that case the verbs will not simply remain verbs, they will take the form of gerunds.